Munition.
Doch komplett irre.
Code 4. Keine weitere Unterstützung im Einsatzgebiet erforderlich.
Hier ist ein Medikit. Ich hab einen von denen eliminiert.
Los, hilf mir mal einer mit dem hier.
Hey, Munition.
And hello fellow Battlefield players, and welcome to some Battlefield Hardline action. Once again here, this was a pretty epic round. I have to say, we get the Scar H kill here in the beginning. I played as the Enforcer, of course, to support my team a bit, but most of the time it's not really necessary because they die in Hardline so fast that you don't really run out of ammo. But in this game I actually, later on, I ran out of ammo myself when I switched classes. So if you want to get some quick points and be on the top of the leaderboards all the time, if that's one thing you want to do in Battlefield Hardline, then play as the Enforcer, because rarely anyone does play anything other than the Operator class, and maybe the Mechanic here and there for some cheap close range spraying down kills. But if you want to get some points and help your team a bit if they need grenades or something, but the recharging of the grenades with the ammo box is pretty long in Battlefield Hardline, in my opinion. But then again, grenades are a bit overpowered. The splash damage on the normal frag grenades are really pretty strong, in my opinion, right now in the game. But maybe they will balance it out later on. But I really stick to the Scar when you get your 90 kills finally, because in the beginning the Scar H is a really not that great weapon and you're really struggling to use it. But when you deck it out with attachments, then it's really good. And here I'm using the M6, and for the first time in the full game, I'll try it out in the beta a bit, but it's so overpowered. And here my first 2 kills. I spawned out this guy's ass and also kill him. But you see the sheer amount of the power of the M16. It's probably, again, one of the best weapons, or the best weapon in the game. Here I really failed to get the 3rd kill here. I don't know why, because holy crap, that was some bad aiming. But even without any attachment, this gun is really amazing. Probably the sight on it helps you really to aim a lot, but you got the grip in the beginning, as you saw here, and it's really amazing. I mean, even with the Hello Barrel, I imagine like it's a total wreckage. But yeah, then again, I mean, the most kills I got so far in the game was the weapon with the Scar. Not the Scar, the acw-r, I mean. But here you see at long range killing, the stock M16A3 is pretty beast again. But I just wanted to try it out because I bought it, I think, one round before, and this time is the first time I'm using it here in Hardline, because I like the variety of weapon, and I really prefer the acw-r with the silencer right now as my favorite setup in the game. It's probably not the best, but I do the most damage with it. But maybe when I get the silencer for the M16, it will change a bit. But I have to say, I'm not really thinking like the class balance in this game is really that great. He outplayed this guy. He was like waiting down there and try to kill me, or waiting for me to run into the mine. There's a camera on the ground. We take care of that with a trusty pistol. But I mean, the balancing of the classes in Battlefield 4 and all the other Battlefields were pretty awesome, I guess. Even though, like in Battlefield Bad Company 2, it was the best in my opinion with the Matic, with the LMGs, which were, except for the MG36, were pretty hard to use at longer ranges. So, and now, since Battlefield 3, where we got like the Assault class with the healing, the defibrillators, and all the best rifles in the game, I don't really like that focus that much, but I mean, it's still an enjoyable game. And I myself played the Operator class a lot, and it's the most played class so far for me, as for everybody, I guess, unless you want to only snipe and stuff like that. So we pick here up the RPG because I want to hit something, and I want to get the Battlefield feeling, because you can't really equip an RPG. You have to find it on the map if you haven't played Hardline so far. And we see the shadow of a chopper, and kaboom! There, down goes the chopper. It still looks kind of awkward on Battlefield because of the server delay or whatever, but it feels pretty good. I mean, I thought they like fixed it with Hardline, that you really see the rocket impacting the chopper, but I guess you can't do that on those big maps with those players and vehicles and all that stuff. But at least the netcode is way better in Hardline than in any other Battlefield, in my opinion. I mean, PC2 also, like, even though it's my favorite Battlefield, it also had some issues like with the netcoding and stuff, at least on consoles or with the servers. But I mean, overall I have to say I really enjoy that game. It's really fun. Still, I mean, it can be really frustrating, like if you're not playing the operator class and you just have so a big disadvantage without getting the heals and don't get the points for reviving your teammates and stuff like that. But I'm also like rocking here again the acw-r with all the attachments I want. The heavy barrel is, and the grip that gives you more control. I think it's the angled foregrip or the angled grip. I'm also using like the gas mask here because I haven't bought any second attachment yet. I mean, I probably will buy the C4, but then again, I mean, as I said before, like the classes, like the mechanic, feel a bit underpowered unless you're like killing with the PDWs in close range. But with your little grenade launcher, it's not that great in my opinion. And here all those guys lying down camping the elevators, which was also like in the Shanghai map in Battlefield 4 the case. I really hate those like designed maps where there's elevators, and there should be a few more elevators or more like sneaky passes you can take up there. I mean, I think you can go some other ways there, but it's all like takes too long to get up there and then you get killed again, I think. But like the elevator camping is always and will always be like in Battlefield if they include maps with elevators, I think, because it's so an easy way to farm kills and maybe push your TD a bit. Luckily pick off this guy here with a nice headshot with the acw-r. I mean, really the biggest downside, even though like if I with the heavy barrel and stuff like that and the holo sight, is like that only 21 bullets, but as you saw in the beginning in the first clip I showed you, it can up to close and mid-range really wreck people. Here I missed it, bad aiming on my part, get taken out here. But I have to say, I mean, I just like went for the scar, bought it for my enforcer class, but the second annoying thing about it is like that I could only farm kills for it every second round because it's like specifically for the robbers side or the criminal side, which can be really a pain in the ass if you want to level up some guns and you have, I think, to get like 1250 kills with it to use it on both sides, which is also like really a lot of kills you have to get. I mean, maybe that's the way they want to like give you some motivation for to play it longer. Here, fail grenade. We pick up the MPX. I bought it in this round. I don't know if I left the buying screen in there, but it's the stock MPX, and it's really also an amazing gun. I got killed before so often from it in Battlefield Hardline, so I tried to go for it and buy another weapon because I'm getting a little bit tired of the MP5 because I played it in the beta so much. But then again, I haven't really played in the full game the mechanic that much because they should have like implemented a system where you get more grenades with a grenade launcher, or I mean start or regenerate grenades or something like that, because when you're out of grenades and you're pretty much useless, you have only your PDW. And on the bigger maps like the swamp map, like this map for instance, I mean there are a lot of buildings here, but a desert map and stuff, it's really hard like to get long range kills with those weapons. And I just feel like the operator is the way better choice to go in nearly every scenario in the game. Maybe like the professional with the sniper rifles can be good, but then again you have to unlock a magnum ammo and all the other stuff, and magnum ammo is pretty expensive. I mean, I think it's like 100k or something, and you have to get all the sniper rifles first that you want to use, and then you can't really, if you save it up that much money, you can't really get any gadgets and stuff like that. I know there are some game modes where you can get easily money, but I don't really like to use them because I like Conquest more and maybe Blood Money a bit on the highest mode if I can get into it. But yeah, 23-5 in the end there. Thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up to support the video and see you guys on the next video. Take care.